Timor-Leste is the newest nation in Asia. 10 years after reclaiming independence, there are still many challenges to overcome. The biggest challenge is poverty. Almost half of Timor-Leste's population lives below the basic needs poverty line, and 70% of Timorese live in rural areas. Improving people's quality of life and reducing poverty is critical in the development of Timor-Leste as a nation. Improving people's access to financial services is one way of helping empower people to build a sustainable path out of poverty. All people, everywhere, rich and poor, need a range of financial services to run their businesses, build assets, and cope with family emergencies. Microfinance is a means of providing financial services that are designed especially for poor people. For example, a savings account of $50 or a loan of $75, money transfers from family overseas, or microinsurance for crop failure.
I save money so that I will be able to afford to send my children to school and so that I can buy clothes and food for my family. I save so that I can plan for the future. When my parents die, I will use money from my savings to pay for their funerals.
I save money so that I can buy clothes and other necessities for my children. For example, books, pens, and food. I'm a single mother and no one else living in the house works. So, I'm the only one who provides for my children and other relatives that live here. I got a loan from Timor-Leste to invest in my business. Every month, I use part of the profits from my business for saving and part to make a loan repayment.
In Timor-Leste, there are microfinance institutions and financial cooperatives who provide these services.
Timor-Leste is a microfinance institution that offers microfinance services with good quality products to poor women.
Maurice Rasik is a national non-governmental organization whose mission is to give credit and financial services, as well as non-financial services to poor women in rural areas.
In many countries, microfinance institutions work mostly with women clients.
We focus mostly on women because in the context of Timor-Leste, women need more empowerment so that they can participate better than in society. In our culture, women have a strong role in the home as providers.
Microfinance can help in many different types of economic activities: small restaurants, guest houses, tice weaving for sale to market, and many others. In Raikotu, Dili, Francesca Pereira runs a business that makes tempeh from soybeans.
I've been making tempeh for a long time. I'm happy that poor people have access to credit so that we can start a business and earn money. Now I can provide for the home and send my children to school. I found out about Timor-Leste from one of my relatives.
In Suai Villa in the district of Suai, Maria dos Santos runs two businesses with the help of Maurice Rasik.
I run my own business. I own a kiosk and I start a motorbike hire business with 2 bikes I bought. With profits I made from my kiosk and with help from the Maurice Rasik NGO, I was able to buy more motorbikes. I now have 9.
Clients are organised into small groups and then groups organised into centres. This is efficient for the microfinance institution and it can also benefit the clients.
With the profits I earn from my business, some I save and then I give part to Barometin every month to repay my loan, and I use part for my children's schooling.
When someone in our group has a problem, for example, someone doesn't have enough money to make the repayment, it is my responsibility as chief of the center.
The clients must work together to form groups because being a member of a group is part of the criteria for obtaining a microcredit loan from Maurice Rasik. The groups formed must have at least of 5 people. Then we will give each individual in the group a loan.
By becoming a member of a group, clients can obtain credit. By forming solidarity groups of between 4 and 6 people, individuals are able to assist each other when one member experiences a problem. For example, when one member cannot make a repayment, other members of the group should help them.
In many countries, microfinance has proven to be a powerful tool for reducing poverty because it enables people to build wealth, increase incomes, and invest in education and health for their families.
There are currently many people who are running micro business, and it is important for them to be able to access microfinance. I feel it is important to bring microfinance to people living in rural areas.
UNCDF and UNDP program Infuse is working alongside the government to strengthen the microfinance sector by providing support to build sustainable microfinance institutions and to ensure the financial sector includes access for poor people.
In Timor-Leste, microfinance institutions provide credit and sometimes savings. The objective of the Infuse program is to support and develop these institutions so that they can provide quality services on a sustainable basis, and so that they can also provide a variety of additional services like microinsurance, remittance services, financial education, and different types of loans and savings for different needs.
Infuse, a project of the government of Timor-Leste under the Minister of Economy and Development, with the support of UNCDF and UNDP, can support this microfinance institution.
One of the main benefits of microfinance is that it puts the decision-making power in the hands of individuals and allows them to develop a sustainable way of earning an income and supporting their families.
Poor people also have their dignity. They also want to escape poverty, and they don't want their children to live in poverty in the future. If the government continues to give jobs, just gives them easily to create employment, people don't take the responsibility to repay money and don't try to be self-sufficient. They only wait for the state to give them everything. If they continue to receive handouts, they will not have a sense of dignity, and they will not transform themselves to become participating members of society who contribute to the country's growth into the future.
I'm happy because my mind is open to learn how to spend my money and be able to improve my life. I now have the power to improve my circumstances and change the lives of my family.
Halo insider, hau ne Morris ne bele atau hadiah, oh hau ne famila.